Hello Sunshines, today we're going to be discussing who's thinking about you. We're going to go through their opening energy, who they are, what they're thinking about you, appearance and clues, what they would say if they could, and if they're going to reach out. As usual, this is a pick a card reading, so we have 3 piles here. We have this purple amethyst, we have this beautiful red rose, and we have this yellow amethyst here. So take a moment to pause the video and think about which pile you feel the most drawn to, and that's going to be the pile that you want to pick. You can feel drawn to multiple piles, and in that case I do recommend watching multiple readings and seeing what resonates with you. We're going to be going through tarot cards, romance oracles, what they would want to say to you if they could, and celebrity oracles. Let's get into it. Hello pile 1, thank you so much for picking this beautiful purple amethyst. Let's get into who is thinking about you. Alright, so we're going to go through some tarot cards, some what they would like to say to you, romantic oracles. Let's first start off with the general energy for this reading. So we're going to see what the general energy here is with this daily affirmation. So we have the ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Alright, let's see also the celebrity oracles. What celebrity represents this connection? Okay, so we have Mahatma Gandhi. Where you find life, there is love. Happiness is when you are in harmony with your soul. Forgiveness is a sign of strength. It is the weak who cannot forgive. Okay, so there's a very big forgiveness energy here. I get the feeling that the person... I get the feeling that for many of you, this will be a reconciliation or someone from your past. It could be a past ex. I have a feeling it's a person who never fully moved on from you. Someone who feels like they have this kind of unfinished business with you. That's the kind of feeling that I'm getting from these initial oracle cards. Okay, so you have separation. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. We have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Okay, very interesting energies here. So I definitely feel like for a lot of you, this will be maybe you're taking a break from someone and this is the person who is thinking about you. Maybe this is your ex, someone who you've really recently broken up with. This could be someone who's never fully moved on from you. So maybe it was kind of a situationship and you know, they're still thinking about you. They still feel like they have unfinished business with you. That's definitely what I'm getting here. Yeah, I'm getting that, I don't know, there was some issues here with some emotional vulnerability. Maybe you were scared of being heartbroken, and that's what I'm seeing with the it's safe for you to love and heart-to-heart conversation. And there's so much kind of forgiveness here, like forgiveness energy, the ocean energy. There's this energy of like calming and renewal coming through. So I get the feeling that this person isn't necessarily in your life right now, but there's like a lack of emotional closure here. If they were the one who walked away, they still think about what happened between you a lot, okay? And this energy feels, in these cards, with the ocean card especially, it feels like a quiet energy rather than a kind of obsessive energy. So I don't think that they're like checking your Instagram profile like 10 times a day, but I do think that they think about you in these random moments quite unexpectedly. So, you know, there may be a song that you guys had together that reminds them of both of you. There may be a place that reminds them, a memory, a mutual friend, and suddenly they're kind of thinking about you again, okay? Let's have a look at some tarot cards to get some further information about this mysterious person who's thinking about you. Okay, this person who feels like they don't have emotional closure. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Two of Wands. We have the Sun card. we have the Nine of Cups, we have the Star card, we have the King of Wands, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse, and the Justice card in reverse. Okay, actually let's do some more cards. We have the Two of Swords, we have the Page of Pentacles coming out in reverse. Okay, very interesting spread of cards here. I have a feeling that they may have been the one who walked away, or they may have been the one who kind of ended things between you two. And I think that they're seeing you prosper now. I get the feeling that they're seeing you prosper. I get the feeling that they're actually struggling a bit more and you're doing very well. I get that with the Nine of Pentacles, that you've kind of moved into more of a sense of abundance. And that can be like, for some of you, that will be material, like you making more money or things like that. But for a lot of you, that can also be spiritual, or just feeling like you're in a place of like a lot more happiness than you were before. And I think that they're kind of sensing that energy, even if it's from far away, and they're feeling almost like jealous towards that energy. I also get the feeling that they wish that they, like, there's definitely this feeling of like missed opportunities here. Like they wish that they had traveled with you. They wish that they had spent more time with you. There were like more places that they wanted to see with you specifically. Like maybe you guys were actually planning a trip like quite close to before this separation occurred. And then it happened, and that person still thinks about what could have happened on that trip and how we would have spent that trip together. And you know, they really are sad that they kind of missed out that opportunity with you. That's what I'm getting from the Two of Wands card here. And when I see the Sun card, I really get that feeling that they think about the future with you a lot. They think about, for some of you, it could be they think about starting a family with you, being really committed to you. But they just see like so much positivity and happiness with you. Like you genuinely bring a lot of light into their life. You make them very happy. Like that's what I'm getting with the Sun card, is that they imagine this really happy future with you. But when I see the Two of Swords coming out as well, I do feel like this person may have a lot of pride, in the sense that they're kind of like, they don't want to reach out in a way, like they're kind of ashamed, like they're lacking courage to reach out to you, okay? When I'm thinking about zodiac signs here, likely signs that I'm thinking about are, I'm getting some Cancer energy here, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, and Libra energies. Like a lot of emotional, someone who's very emotionally sensitive, but actually struggles to express that emotion, if that makes sense. I think the nuance there is very important. You can be sensitive, but you can be struggling to be expressive, okay? And I feel like they have strong, for many of you, they'll have strong Moon or Venus placements. So that's something to stay on the lookout for. I think this is the kind of person who is more, like, I think they are quite spiritual. They're definitely quite emotional, because there is like Cups energy here. They're intuitive. There's the Sun and the Star cards. I think that there's someone who thinks more than they say. They can be quite, like, they appear calm on the outside, but they process everything internally, okay? So yeah, this is like, there's definitely that energy here of an ex-partner, of a situationship, of a former crush, a close friend where there could have been like some romantic tension, someone you almost dated, like there's that tension here. And you're getting this like energy of almost we could have had like this positive, beautiful connection. Almost we could have had so much abundance together. Almost we could have had, I get that as well with like the prevalence of nines coming out. It's like we don't have a 10 coming out, you know what I mean? Like you have the 10 of Wands in reverse, but you have so much of this 9 energy. Like we could have almost had abundance together. Like, you know, we could have been a 10 together. We could have had like this beautiful like Cups emotional energy of being a 10, but we have a 9 instead, you know what I mean? Like there's this almost energy, like almost this could have been something amazing. Like the connection, like the way that they're thinking about it and the way that I'm understanding is like this connection didn't fully come to fruition. It didn't fully get a chance to blossom into what it could have been. And like I think when they're thinking about you here, they're kind of, there's this energy, I get this energy with the Page of Pentacles in reverse, this energy of like comparison, of like they'll compare you to other people. Like I think they're trying to like turn a blind eye to this energy that they're getting of like abundance from you, and they're trying to deny their own attraction to you, and they're trying to deny the past, and they're really trying to move on. So I get the feeling that like this person may have been on other dates. This person is trying to move forward, like with the King of Wands and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Like that's where I'm getting this feeling like they're trying to move forward, but they're still burdened. Like they still have this like weight on their shoulders, because they're noticing qualities that remind them of you and other people. Like the more that they talk to other people, the more that they realize like how much about you was special, and how much about your connection, like how sad they are that that connection didn't kind of fully come to completion. I think like when they talk to other people, when they go on dates, when they've met other people, they've realized like how easy it was to talk to you, how genuine it felt, how understanding you felt, how like kind of intellectually stimulating. They definitely saw like that spiritual aspect. Like I think you connected a lot on a spiritual and emotional aspect. They thought you were like a rare and unique person, you know what I mean? And if I had to make predictions about what this person's appearance would be, I would say more of a dark hair, like softer eyes. Like this is like someone with like caring soft eyes, like a very kind of friendly face, if that makes sense. I would say you feel like comfortable around them. They would dress more casually, they would have like a medium height or something like that, and they would have more of like a youthful appearance to them, and they would kind of wear like natural colors and like oversized stuff, and like a very casual energy, but like a comfortable casual energy. And people would describe, like if other people had to describe this person to you, they'd say he's more of a quiet person, or he or she more of a quiet person, until you get to know them fully. So when I look at these cards, the feeling that I'm getting, especially with the Ten of Wands, the Justice in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, and the Two of Swords as well, is like this. I'm getting the feeling that they're currently feeling kind of regret towards this. They feel like they didn't handle things correctly, like in this connection. They feel like they didn't pursue it, they didn't give it enough of a chance. Maybe they messed up, maybe there was something that they did wrong in an emotional sense. Like there's like a lot of hindsight here in this. Like they're like, oh, if I just knew what I knew now, I would have approached this connection differently. And yeah, I would like to look at what they would say, what they wish they could say if they had the opportunity to. I'm so excited when I'm with you. So we have WRFKLRO, and we have angel numbers 1111 and 1212, and 2 coming out. So those are some angel numbers to definitely look out for, and those letters to look out for in your name or in their name. I have a feeling that they would tell you that they're kind of wondering what has happened between you two. Like I think they're sorry for the ways that things has ended. Like they didn't hate you. I think they would tell you that you crossed their mind more than you would think that you crossed their mind. Okay? And You Make Me Smile is coming out. So we have HUJDBPL, and we have 2323, and 1818 is angel numbers. And yeah, that kind of plays into that positive energy of like them imagining a really positive, wonderful future with you, them imagining like a lot of kind of abundance with you, a lot of happiness. So the question really here is will this person reach out? And I think for many of you, the answer is yes, they will reach out, but it will be very slow. I don't get this impulsive energy from this person. I get the energy more that this is someone who overthinks things. And the message that they may send you, or the way that they reach out, may be very subtle. So they may just react to one of your stories or a post. They may casually check in. They may like an old photos of yours. They're going to respond to something small. It's not going to be something, and like that may make you feel like you're getting mixed feelings, but from their perspective, it's just them looking for like a safe opening towards you, right? And if I had to think about like kind of the future trajectory that you have with this person, I would say in the next few months, you'll get some of that small communication between them. And whether it becomes romantic, because like there is an explicit romantic energy here, whether it becomes romantic is really dependent between you two. There's definitely this energy of this becoming a great friendship, and there is an opportunity for romance. There is a real opportunity, but the outcome remains very open between you two in terms of future trajectory, how you allow this person to come back into your life, and what decision you make in all of this. All right, thank you so much, Pile One. I hope this resonated with you, and I hope this reading has provided you some clarity. To support my channel, please like and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, Pile 2. Thank you so much for picking this beautiful red rose. Let's get into who is thinking about you. So let me just start off with the romance oracles and celebrity oracles. Okay, let's get the daily affirmation message for this reading. So we have innocence, beloved one. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. All right, so we have innocence, and then let's get a feel for some of the romance oracles coming out here. So we have true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience love in your present moments. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And finally, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Okay, interesting. Very interesting spread. Then we have, let's see the celebrity oracles for this, Pile 2. Who is thinking about you? Okay, so we have Rihanna. The badder you are, the better it is. Sometimes you have to stick it out through the storm. You have to be strong to let yourself be weak. Okay, so very interesting energies here. So, all right, overwhelmingly with true love, new love, and calling in your soulmate, there's definitely this energy. Someone is definitely thinking about you. I have a feeling that this would be someone who's more of a secret admirer. Like this person is, you may interact with this person regularly, but you don't realize how much attention that they're paying towards you, okay? So this may be a friendship, or this may be like this person feels very nervous towards you, but I think you don't realize that they like you. So this is the person who's thinking about you. All right, we have forgiving and learning, free yourself, and let your friends help you. And we have Rihanna energy coming out. So there's definitely this energy of like, and with innocence, like I think you have been hurt before in romance and in relationships. And maybe there are other aspects of your life that you're feeling kind of trapped in, or that you're feeling lost in. Maybe you feel like you don't have a sense of purpose. So that's definitely also playing an influence here on this dynamic, because those are the cards that are coming out here, that kind of energy. But yeah, I think that you, with this Rihanna card as well, I think that this, like, the person who's thinking about you, they feel nervous towards you, they feel excited, they feel curious, and I do also get that energy that they feel a little bit intimidated, okay? Like that you're a person who, like maybe you internally feel like you don't have everything together, but they view you as someone who has their life together. They view you as someone, like they really admire you in a sense, okay? And I definitely get this energy that you come in contact with this person regularly, but you don't realize how much they have, like, you don't realize that they have romantic feelings towards you. All right, let's go through the tarot cards and see what they're adding to this. All right, so we have the Three of Swords coming out. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the King of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. We have the Moon in reverse. We have the Devil card. We have the Page of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment card. We're getting the Hierophant coming out. We're getting the Seven of Wands, and we're getting the Five of Swords. All right, so I would say overwhelmingly this energy here is... Okay, I feel like you've gone through a really difficult time, or this person has also been going through very difficult times. You or them may have gone through a very recent heartbreak. It could be you, actually, that I'm getting here, or just something that has really emotionally kind of disturbed you. I feel like you're going through this period of grief. You're really in an emotional time. Perhaps, like, even for some of you, it could have been a really bad argument, or it can even be an intellectual struggle. So this could be even like getting a bad grade, feeling like you're about to fail something, fail a semester, fail a year, like just a lot of anguish from these, like from the Three of Swords and from the Nine of Swords coming out. And with that Swords energy, it can be something intellectual, or it can be something kind of emotional. I feel like the zodiac signs for this person who's thinking about you, when I'm seeing these cards, I'm getting Gemini energies, I'm getting Aquarius energies, I'm getting Virgo and Sagittarius energies here, with strong kind of Mercury placements when I'm looking at these cards. They're someone, the person who's thinking about you, they're very observant. So I think they see that you're in this like kind of time of, like, you're in an emotionally charged time. There's a very observant energy. This person is more, like, I would say they're quite emotional too. I would say they're more, like, they're not goofy, or they're not the Joker. Like, I would say they're quite emotionally intelligent, and they're in tune with their feelings. They're very detail oriented, this person. So I'm seeing that they're noticing small details about you, like the way that you dress, the music that you like, the kind of jokes that you're making, and you may feel as though they're not paying attention. To be honest, so much of this energy here is kind of disconnected from this like connection, in the sense of, like, I think both of you have so much going on internally, or have so much going on in other aspects of your life that's kind of clouding the romantic feelings here. And I definitely got that earlier as well with the oracle cards. It's like 3 oracle cards said true love, calling in your soulmate, and new love. And then the other 3 oracle cards were like forgiving, free yourself, and ask your friends for help. And there's definitely that like cognitive dissonance, or there's like 2 things happening simultaneously, where we have like this love aspect and this person that's thinking about you. They're definitely thinking about you. There's definitely someone who you come into contact with regularly who has more of a romantic feeling towards you. But there's also so much going on in your life, and potentially in their life, but I'm getting a sense that it's in your life. There's also so much going on under the hood, or kind of in various aspects, that it's like clouding this reading in a sense. Like so much of this energy here from the tarot cards, I would say, is coming more from kind of issues in your own life, conflicts that you've had recently, things that you've been struggling with, like with the Seven of Wands, like things that you've kind of been like in 2 minds about. But I think the cognitive dissonance thing is very important. You're struggling with a certain issue. With the Two of Pentacles in reverse, you're in 2 minds about it. You don't know you don't know what the correct path is to choose. Maybe it's like what your future will be, or maybe it's like, you know, some conflict in your family, like whether or not to keep in contact, or it could for many of you be a very bad breakup that you have to free yourself from, and someone that you're like thinking about whether or not to go no contact with, and like a negative energy here from the Devil card, like somebody who, or for some of you maybe like struggling with addictions, for example, or struggling with your academics. That's really having like so much energy coming towards, like, you know, this who's thinking about you, clouding that energy. If I had to say specifically though more about this person that's thinking about you, like who they are, I would say that it would be someone like a co-worker, a classmate, someone that you know from the gym, maybe like kind of online connection, like someone who you play video games with, or like someone who you talk to on Discord with. It could be someone in your friend group, someone more casual. That's the kind of energy as well that I'm getting here. It's like there's not this overwhelming romantic energy or like overwhelming emotional energy in terms of this other person. There's more of this casual energy of somebody observing you, and the connection is like not really fully developed. I think they're trying to figure out as well if you're available, like this person who's thinking about you, because maybe you've been giving off this energy recently of being kind of preoccupied, of being more sad, of being more like of just struggling with your own kind of issues in your life, right? So they kind of have this uncertainty, they have this hesitation towards you. That's what I'm seeing here. They have these questions. They're searching for clues in regards to you, this person who's thinking about you. Okay. Looking at the cards, if I had to say about appearance, I would say for many of you, this would be, I think for many of you, you would find this person conventionally attractive, but I just think that you've been in your own head and you haven't even been like in a really like a very romantic kind of headspace to be looking at someone and finding them attractive. But I think that they have like more of an athletic build, like they would have like a brighter smile, like more of a Scandinavian look, like expressive kind of eyes and lighter hair, and like a fashionable kind of elegant person, I would say. And people would notice them if they entered a room. Like this isn't someone who I would say is unattractive. Like, yeah, there is this like I think this person thinking about you genuinely likes you, but there's just so much clouding kind of the connection that I think you need to process first in your own mind before this can kind of come to fruition. They genuinely like you. I think like I'm not seeing any sort of fantasy or kind of idealized attraction towards you. I think it's just actual chemistry that they feel, and they've kind of developed this from watching you from afar. So you may be very actually in the dark and in the blue about this person liking you. And I think that for many of you, if you've gone through a recent separation or breakup, you're just preoccupied with that. Like you're still grieving about that. You're still in so much pain because of that. And maybe you were actually hoping whilst watching this reading that I'd tell you that your ex is thinking about you, or the person that you recently went through a separation with, but I'm not seeing that for most of you. Unlike pile one, that was the energy more in pile one, I'm not seeing like past energy, or I'm not seeing like an ex or something like that thinking about you. I'm seeing like a fresh connection here. If they had to say something to you, what would they say? Let's take a look at some of the cards, like the homemade cards that I have. So they would say, I want to protect and nurture you. So I think they've seen how much struggle you've been in recently and how much you've been kind of grieving. So I'm seeing the number 4, so that's pertinent if you see that in different dates or your birthday. And then angel numbers 14, 14, 66, 66, and letters G, N, O, S, T, and I. So see if those are in your name or in their name or in surnames, because that can be pertinent. And then we have you make me nervous. All right, so we have the number 5, we have 55, 55, 12, 12, 77, 77, and we have M, G, N, L, A, C. So see if these are letters or numbers that you've been seeing recently, or in your name or in your surnames. Okay, so they would tell you that you make them nervous, that they want to protect and nurture you. They genuinely care about you. They want to get to know you better. I think about messaging you more than I actually do. I wish I knew if you liked me, I would say. I think they would want to tell you that they want to get to know you, that you're different from other people. I see obstacles here in this connection is, for them, it would be a fear of rejection. For you, it would be the preoccupation of other issues that you have. I don't see any third parties. I don't see any dramatic things. I think that this person, for many of you that you just broke up with or you separated from, or any conflict, I do see it getting better, and I think that this person has exited your life. Like, I don't think that they're going to come back into your life. Yeah, and from the perspective of the person who's thinking about you, I think there's a lot of fear, and Yeah. And if I had to say if they would reach out, I would say it's likely. I would say there is strong communication energy here. There is the dominance of kind of wands energy, of there's some swords energy here. Yeah, there's a lot of swords energy. So there is a lot of communication energy here. There is like an energy, I think, of kind of more of a direct message or an invitation towards something. I think that this person will become kind of like a shoulder for you to cry on, maybe. Like maybe your friendship with them will kind of deepen, or like it will kind of move less from being something casual. And I think they'll like increase their attention towards you, this person thinking about you. And like maybe their flirting will become a bit more obvious to you now as well after this reading. And yeah, this feels like something growing. This feels like something that will really nurture your soul and really be good for you. And it feels like a story and a chapter that's just beginning after a chapter that's been kind of negative. Okay, so thank you so much, Pile 2, for watching. I hope that this has resonated with you, and I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you have, please give me a like and subscribe, because it really supports my channel and it means so much to me. So thank you so much, Pile 2. Hello, Pile 3. Thank you so much for picking this yellow amethyst. Let's get into who is thinking about you. So let's see the overall energy for this reading. There's nothing to worry about. You are safe, and this situation is under the perfect control of divine providence and universal order. Okay, let's get into the romance oracles and celebrity oracles first, and then we'll get into tarot later. Just gotta move the cards out of the way. Okay, and let's get into the romance oracles. So let's see who is thinking about you, what's going on in this connection, who is thinking about you. All right, so we have wedding. This situation involves marriage. We have unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. We have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. We have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. We have keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. We have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. And we're getting finances and career and worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so we have a very interesting spread here of cards. There's such an intense energy here. There's this energy, honestly, Pile 3, of a life-changing connection here. There's like, I actually feel like there's two people going on here. So I feel like there's a third party involved in this relationship, and I think it's more from your side that there would be two people, okay? And I'm thinking about whether this reconciliation, I feel like you're not over the ex, or you're not over the last person you're with, or something like that. And I have a feeling it's either the person that you're with right now, or the person who's thinking about you is the one, like, is your soulmate, the one for you for the rest of your life. Like, you will have a wedding, you will be in love, like this will be your husband or your wife or your soulmate. Or it's your ex that's coming back in, reconciliation, that's going to be the wedding, the chemistry, the person who was worth waiting for, the person who you need to rebuild trust with. Okay, so I'm getting those two scenarios. It's either the person who's thinking about you, or like an ex or something like that. All right, so the celebrity oracle that we got is Albert Einstein. Objects in a mirror are closer than they appear. The distance between two objects is always relative. The simplest things are sometimes the most complex. I agree that the simplest things are sometimes the most complex, because this reading is coming out as very complex already and a very intense energy. The person definitely, though, that's thinking about you right now isn't just casually interested in you. This person is deeply affected by you, okay? Whether you've already met them or not, this connection's gonna, like, has already changed their perspective, okay? Let's see the tarot cards, if they can provide us more clarity. Okay, so we have the Three of Pentacles coming out in reverse. We have the Temperance in reverse. we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Eight of Swords, we have the Eight of Cups, we have the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords upright, the Chariot in reverse, the Seven of Cups in reverse, and the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, very interesting energies. All right, the way that I'm understanding this is I'm seeing the first column more as your ex, and I'm seeing the second column as the person thinking about you and the person coming in to your life, okay? So for some of you, that may be the same person. So it may be the ex who is thinking about you and there will be a reconciliation, and that person will be coming into your life and there'll be a wedding. But I would say that if I had to make a prediction, I would say that's about 20% of the people watching this video. I would say the other 80%, the ex is completely done for, and the person coming into your life, like, this is the person that's thinking about you right now. There's someone thinking about you, and that will be the person coming into your life, and that's going to be very good for you. Because the way that I see this is with the Three of Pentacles and the Temperance and the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Swords, there's a lot of pain here. There was a really bad argument between you and your ex, or your last separation ended really badly. You had to take a lot of time for yourself to think. Like, you took a lot of time away from romance and from love with the Chariot in reverse, and with this 8 energy, you have, like, it took you a lot of time to kind of recover from this. And then, like, this person who's thinking about you, there's a lot more positive energy here with this person. Like with the Wheel of Fortune card, them being like someone who will bring you good luck in a way, right? Them being kind of, with the Queen of Wands, in tune with their spirituality. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, I think this person may kind of struggle with their career-wise. Like they may not be, like, I don't necessarily see this as like a high-earning person. This could still be your ex, to be honest, like with the Six of Swords in reverse and the Seven of Swords energy. Like, I do feel like this is related. Like, we have 6, 7, 8, and 10. So we have so much like a swords heavy energy. So there is that energy of reconciliation for some of you there, definitely. And for a lot of you, if that's the case, it will be very confusing. Like, it's gonna end, you know, with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Cups in reverse as like a situation that's very emotionally confusing for you. But if I had to say zodiac signs of this person who's thinking about you, I would say Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo, Aries, determined, stubborn signs. They're kind of someone who is focused. Well, the thing is I see your ex being someone who was not very ambitious, whereas the person that I'm seeing now who's thinking about you is ambitious and focused. So that's where I think, as I said, like 80% of you, it will not be the ex, or it will not be someone coming back from your past, because I'm seeing someone more ambitious, focused, successful in their career, as opposed to someone who's like, you know, not making good money. But like, I think the person that you were last with struggled financially. I think they didn't have a lot of money. So they have this like leadership energy, this person thinking about you. They often, like, others often rely on them. And I think they do struggle emotionally. There is like this emotional struggle here with this person thinking about you. So maybe not the most emotionally intelligent, someone who's more focused on like material things, someone who's more intellectual in that way. Why are they thinking about you? Why is this person thinking about you? That can give you some more clarity to who this is. You've disrupted their normal pattern in life, okay? That's the kind of energy I'm getting. Like, you've come into their life and like they were surprised about how much they've kind of fallen for you and how much they care about you. Like, they keep on thinking about they can't stop thinking about you, basically. This person that's thinking about you, there's this obsessive energy that we haven't seen in other piles. There's more this like rumination. You may know them like through kind of a work connection, a long distance connection. someone who you've met through traveling or something like that. I think that may pertain to a lot of you. An online relationship, like a professional setting, like there's this kind of energy, a little bit of taboo here of like maybe that you shouldn't be with this person. It's definitely not a casual acquaintance. This is someone who, like, you know, is like, this is definitely going to move into more intense, passionate feeling. All right, and appearance wise, to give you more clarity about who this person is, I would say it would be someone with quite strong facial features. So not someone like, don't take this the wrong way, but I wouldn't describe them as someone with like a kind face. Like they don't have a round face, they have like a strong jawline, they have like strong facial features, like darker hair, like quite intense eye contact. Like they would be taller than average, they'd be like more confident, they would be quite like a conventionally maybe attractive person. People like remember them, like they're very distinct in their appearance, like they're striking, they're not someone who you forget easily. Okay, I think their current thoughts towards you when they're thinking about you, I would say, is you've been on my mind constantly. Like I think that's what they would want to say to you. Let's see actually what kind of cards we're getting here through the so we're getting you are the love of my life. So yeah, there's that very intense emotional connection here. Like there definitely is this really intense passion, and I think like for many of you, as I said, this won't be a reconciliation because there's so much fresh energy here. There isn't like the pain of the past here with this person. There's like this really strong energy. So we have 10 10 11 11 45 45 is the angel numbers I want you to look out for. 10 being pertinent for date of birth, and this is you or them, or the month that they were born in. So that would be, what would that be? October. And then DFYEJ, look for those letters in your name or in their name. So they would be saying, you're the love of my life, you're on my mind constantly, I don't understand why you're on my mind, I feel like so pulled towards you, I want to know where this is going between you and I'm excited when I'm with you. So we have 2 FKRWLRO, 2 R's coming out, an 1111 and 1212. 1111 has come out twice, so definitely if you've been seeing 1111, this reading was meant to find you and should be resonating with you. Okay, so definitely look out for those angel numbers. Look out for the numbers 2 to see if that's in your date of birth or in their date of birth. I think this person is kind of afraid, like almost like the intensity of feeling here that this person has thinking about you, I think has really overwhelmed this other person, and they're kind of like, they're not used to this level of vulnerability and it's quite uncomfortable for them. So when it comes to if they're going to reach out towards you, I think they will, but maybe not immediately. Maybe this will be kind of like a slower thing. Like they like having a plan, they're quite a strategic person, and I think like they're not just going to impulsively reach out to you. I think they're going to move, but they're going to move in a very deliberate way. And I would say that there's like a heavy, like there's really a long-term potential with this person, like the love of my life energy here coming out, and some of the oracle cards that we saw earlier. Like there's so much strong long-term potential here, and I'm getting this specifically in pile 3. I haven't really gotten this in other piles like as much. Like there's a very significant kind of like connection here, and even for many of you, like, or maybe not many of you, but like even for some of you, like a percentage of you, if this ends up not being a romantic connection, this person is going to have like a really lasting impact on your life. Like they're going to create like a big impact. Like it's like almost tectonic plates shifting kind of with this person. Like there's such a strong energy here between both of you, and yeah, like that's kind of what I'm getting here. Like this person will definitely change a lot about your life. Okay, so thank you so much, Pile 3, for watching. I hope this resonated with you. Please comment your situation down below. I'm so excited to hear that. And like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, because it supports my channel and helps me out a lot. Thank you so much for watching, Pile 3. Bye-bye.